Ever have one of those days? You've got a to-do list a mile long. You know exactly what you need to do, but you just can't bring yourself to start. Instead, you find yourself scrolling endlessly through your phone, watching just one more video, or suddenly deciding it's the perfect time to reorganize your sock drawer. It's not that you're lazy. It's that your brain has been tricked, and the culprit is a tiny molecule called dopamine. You've probably heard of dopamine. It's often called the pleasure molecule, but that's a huge oversimplification. In reality, dopamine is more about motivation than pleasure. It's the wanting chemical, not the liking one. It's that feeling of anticipation you get right before you eat your favorite meal, or the excitement you feel when you're about to hit a new level in a game. Dopamine is what drives you to seek out rewards, pushing you to explore, learn, and achieve. It's the engine of human ambition. Our ancestors relied on this system for survival. Dopamine motivated them to hunt for food, find a mate, or seek shelter. The reward was worth the effort. But here's the problem. Our modern world has hijacked this ancient system. We've created a world of instant gratification that our brains were never designed to handle. Think about it. Why spend hours working on a difficult project for a delayed sense of accomplishment when you can get an instant dopamine hit from a new notification on your phone? Every like, every comment, every funny video is a tiny, easy-to-get reward. Our brains, wired to take the path of least resistance, start to prefer these quick, effortless hits over long-term, meaningful goals. Social media, streaming services, fast food, online shopping, they all offer an endless supply of novel stimuli. This constant barrage of easy dopamine keeps our motivation system in a state of overdrive. We're always wanting, always seeking the next little hit. But here's the catch. The more we indulge in these easy sources, the more our brains adapt. Our dopamine receptors start to downregulate, meaning we need more and more stimulation to feel the same level of satisfaction. This creates a vicious cycle. We feel bored and unmotivated, so we reach for our phones for a quick fix. That quick fix temporarily makes us feel better, but it desensitizes our brains in the long run, making it even harder to find motivation for real-world tasks. We're essentially chasing a high that's getting harder and harder to catch, leaving us feeling drained, anxious, and perpetually dissatisfied. It's the dopamine deception. We think we're pursuing pleasure, but we're actually just feeding an addiction to stimulation. So, how do we break free? The answer isn't to eliminate dopamine, but to retake control of it. It starts with a dopamine detox. This doesn't mean locking yourself in a dark room. It simply means intentionally reducing your exposure to high dopamine, low-effort activities for a period of time. Try putting your phone away for a few hours each day. Delete the apps that you know are your biggest time wasters. Instead of scrolling, go for a walk, read a book, have a real conversation. At first, it will feel incredibly boring. That's your brain protesting, demanding its usual fix. But if you stick with it, something amazing happens. Your dopamine receptors begin to reset. The world starts to seem more interesting again. Simple activities like enjoying a sunset or completing a small task will start to feel rewarding again. You're teaching your brain that satisfaction doesn't have to be instant. We need to consciously choose delayed gratification. Choose the hard things. Choose the workout over the couch. Choose to cook a healthy meal instead of ordering takeout. Choose to work on that passion project instead of binge-watching another series. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your brain's ability to pursue meaningful, long-term goals. You're rebuilding your focus and resilience. It's about shifting from being a passive consumer of cheap dopamine to an active creator of genuine satisfaction. You have the power to rewire your brain and reclaim your motivation. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what your biggest dopamine trap is. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on how to build a better life. See you in the next one.